What's up guys, Preston here with Your Guy Drainage, and in this video we're going to do a little van tour. And I'm just going to kind of show you what my drain cleaning van setup looks like. It's a little bit messy, so don't judge me. I mean, you can judge me, but I'm just warning you, it's a little bit messy. So we'll just start right at the back. So first things first, you'll notice that we used wood shelving. And the reason we did this is mainly just to save money. You know, if I used an outfitter, it would probably cost me about $5,000 to $7,000 to have a professional outfitter do this. We used wood because it's about $500 in wood. And so it's obviously a lot cheaper, and you can kind of customize it, right? You don't have to go with those specific layouts that the outfitters have. You can customize it to your own needs. And so that's why we went with wood. So right off the bat, what do we have? We have our K60 right here. So again, this is what I use for main lines. So mainline blockages. I like to keep it right at the back here because when we do a lot of main lines, a lot of bigger drains. So I can just come here, I can grab the machine and I can just get going with my machine, right? Nice and easy and accessible. I don't have to go inside the van to get the equipment. So we have the K60, the cables, the sleeve, all right here. So when I need to use this machine, I can just grab it right out of the back. And then for kitchen sinks and stuff, we have the K3800 here. And again, right at the back here, because we use this machine a lot. So I want quick access to this. So I keep it at the back. We got the carry dolly right here. So all I have to do is take these straps off, right? And then I can grab my 3800. So we use both these machines the most. These for sinks and stuff, and this for main lines. So both our most common machines are at the back, so we can just grab them and get out as soon as possible. Makes it very efficient. And then right here, I hope you guys can see this. I'm wearing the GoPro. I have no idea if you can see with the GoPro, but we got the camera system right here. So again, you know, obviously we got some dollies in the way, but it's pretty quick to access the camera system and get out. And obviously you need a camera system in your drain cleaning truck. Other equipment that we carry in here is we got a flex shaft machine. You don't need one of these in your truck, but we have it. And so I got this tool for free by purchasing this camera here. So I just carry it in my truck. It's useful for some scenarios. And then the other thing that we carry is a little hand auger, and we use this for small little dinky drains. And then I have my locator here, so I can locate drains with the camera. And then some other things that we carry is vacuums. We got a vacuum small guy and then a bigger rigid vacuum there. Obviously you got to suck out toilets and stuff. And then we have a little pump here. If we ever have to pump some water out of a sump or catch basin, we got access to a pump. And that's pretty much it. The other thing that we have, you can see right there, is the jetter system. So this jetter comes right out the side door, nice and easy to access. We got two different size reels, one for bigger drains. We got the Warthog nozzle, so that can pretty much tear out roots, main lines, storm drains. And then we got the smaller jetter, which we can use for smaller drains. And so it's nice to have both the reels. They both hook up to this machine. And then another thing is your toilet auger. So we got a toilet auger here, which obviously is for clearing toilets. So that's pretty much all the equipment that you need for a drain cleaning setup in a van, right? So you have this for your K60 for main lines. You have your K3800 for sinks and lab sinks. You have your hand auger back there for shower drains. And then you got your camera system and locator for locating and cameraing drains. So that's pretty much all you need for a drain setup. And that equipment always stays in here. And then obviously on the shelves and stuff, we just have fittings, ABS fittings, wax rings, more fittings up top, screws and glues, and just more fittings and rags and stuff like that, and then some hoses and whatnot. And then we have a pipe rack up here, which we use for drainage pipe, as well as like shovels and water keys and stuff like that. So we have a pipe rack. And then we got, like, up here, we got cable heads, jetter nozzles, stuff like that, garbage bags, you know, it's just typical stuff, safety glasses. And again, the van's a little bit messy, but you know what? That's just the life of a plumber or a drain cleaner, I guess. So we'll go around here. You can see there's the shop. We got more stuff in there. So this is the jetter. So you can see we got a nice big jetter. This is pretty much commercial grade. It does 3,500 PSI at 8 gallons a minute, which is really powerful. You can pretty much clean any drain with that, at least in a residential setting. Obviously not big commercial mains, but in a residential setting, you'll never struggle with something like this. And then we have a storage tank, which holds the water. So, you know, I like to keep a nice jetter, big jetter, rigged up inside the van. I know other guys and other companies like to have a trailer jetter, but the issue is, if you have a trailer jetter, if I go to a job and I need my jetter, I want it in my truck so I can access it and get going and clear the drain. I don't want to have to drive back to the shop, pick up the trailer, drive back to the job, do the job, then drive the trailer back and drop it off. So with this, I have access to a really powerful jetter all the time. And so that's the benefit of putting it in your van. Obviously, it's going to take up more room, but if you have a nice big van like this, high roof, 170 wheelbase, you have enough room to do that. And then some other things, extension cords and whatnot, and some hoses, some rain gear sitting up top there. But yeah, that's pretty much the oh man, I almost fell. That's pretty much the drain cleaning van setup. We have another van that's set up similarly. The only difference is the other van doesn't have a commercial jetter in it, but it's set up pretty much the same way. And we use the other van for projects. So the other van's more for excavation and projects when we're digging up sewers and stuff, and this one's more for drain cleaning. So yeah, that's pretty much the van setup. And then obviously a nice beautiful wrap. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions about the van setup, or you have any questions about the equipment, just comment below, let me know, and let me know again what kind of content you guys like. I hope you enjoyed this van tour. Again, comment below, like this video, subscribe, and just let me know what type of content you guys like to see. We'll talk to you later. Peace out.